What is going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I'm super excited. Sorry I was a little late. I was about to go live, and then all of a sudden, my mom yells, "Hey, Wit!" No, she didn't yell, "Hey, Wit!" I was just saying, "Hey, Wit!" My mom yells, "Remy ate chocolate!" Right? So Remy's my dog for y'all who don't know, and so I was there was a moment of like dogs aren't supposed to eat it, right? But I was like, pretty sure he's ate chocolate before. So yeah. Yeah, it is. It's on, Tony. It's on. Is it, can y'all not hear me? Hey, oh my good, nasty Canada. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. But yeah, he ate the chocolate. So I think he's good. Hey Sanchez, he's here. So if he starts like, I don't know what the symptoms are for like dog chocolate poisoning, but if he starts acting weird, I may cut the stream short. But I think he's okay. I think he's okay, right? Um, but yeah, it's been an amazing week, right, for gaming. Let's get some audio going. Anytime I do one of these streams and I don't have any audio, it's kind of a little weird because I don't have anything kind of going. There we go. There we go. We got a little in the background. But yeah, so I platinum Prince of Persia. And we're going to talk about Prince of Persia here because if you can't tell, there's a title, there's a game title in the title that I want to talk about. I want to talk about some other games, right? But this is going to be a provocative, triggering stream. So trigger warning. No, poor picking it up tomorrow. Picking what up tomorrow? Prince of Persia holds? Let me know. But yeah, he's here sleeping, so I'm hoping he's good. I don't know how much chocolate he ate, but we're gonna be talking about some stuff, right? And it doesn't have anything to do with any news that was launched today. I actually been meaning to talk about Hellblade for a while, and I've kind of hinted at my feelings on Hellblade. But before that, right? If you're excited for this game, please continue to be excited for the game. And to help you get super excited for this game, hey, Mr. Byron Plays, help y'all get super excited for Hellblade. I'm going to play a trailer, okay? I'm going to play a trailer. Y'all know what I do. I play trailers of games. And I then want to talk about it. We also have a couple of other trailers. Jeff Janak knows one of them. And then I have another trailer for a game. Yeah, coming out next month or this month. But here we go. Without further ado, Hellblade.
I've dreamt of this. This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it? The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin. Each death, inked in blood. I won't stop fighting for them. Until the very last beat fades away. Inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
So that was Hellblade, right? So some news came out, 30 frames per second. I'm not a really big deal, right? Zelda was 30 frames per second. A couple other games I play are 30 frames per second. So I know that news came out today, but that's not a deal breaker for me, right? Here's why I probably and I want you to push back on me. Like, this may be a controversial take. See, I played Hellblade when it first came out. It's one of the few games I played. There was like a 12-year period there where I didn't play any games. Actually, it's probably more like 15 years. Hellblade was one of those games I played. And I've said this story before. The reason I played it is because it came out, it was about mental health, female protagonist. It was during that time when, like, Vikings, everything on TV was Vikings. It was Vikings, like 2016, 2017 timeframe. I played it. They said it was a puzzle game. Great, I thought it was unique. I thought the way they were able to do the voices, like surround sound, one of the few games that actually utilizes surround sound really well. Play really well. A story, cool. And yeah. But if you ask me, like, what are the puzzles like? For a puzzle game person, they're not difficult puzzles. Like, you match the symbols. Like, I guess, like, if you're not a puzzle game person, it makes you feel like you have a sense of accomplishment, which is great. If that's your thing, but for a puzzle person, it's not. Story was solid. Not gonna lie, story was solid, but the story ended. Now, I grant it if I don't want to ruin the story, right? So if you haven't played it, go play it. It's a short game, which I'll talk about that as well. But the biggest issue I had with the game, even when it came out, but I gave it a pass, right? Because it was like, all right, it came out, Ninja Theory, decent group, right? It was bulky. It was blocky. Like, the controls aren't smooth. Like, you're not gonna convince me. You can say, like, hey, it worked for me. That's great. But for me, it didn't. So when they announced Hellblade 2, I was a little confused. Right? This was about 4 years ago. I was a little confused when they announced it because I thought the story was pretty solid. I was like, how are you going to create on top of that? Right? There's certain games you kind of want a new story for, you want a sequel for. I didn't think this one needed it, but fine. At the time they announced it, they were all about Unreal Engine 5. Which, if you actually work with Unreal or the Unreal engines, you realize that Unreal Engine 5 is much more like what this game is aiming for. It's kind of like more like a movie processor. I think Jeff Janak and Ryzak hit on this a few weeks ago, right? That it's much more about being used in all forms of media. But why have I named the title of the video, right? I probably won't even play Hellblade when it comes up PS5. Like, yeah, I totally believe Hellblade's going to come to PlayStation 5 or PlayStation in general. I actually feel like it's going to eventually hit Nintendo. Like, I just feel that way. But the reason I won't play it is it doesn't grab my attention. Like, I've been waiting for it. I've been seeing it. And today, like, I went back and looked at it. Now, y'all saw that trailer. I went back and looked at this trailer again. And I'm gonna say this, like, there's nothing in this game that I really want to visit. It's one of those games that I think if you like the game, play it. All right, go ahead and go for it. But I'm not one of these people who's gonna, like, say, like, oh, it's horrible because the 30 frames per second, or it's amazing because of whatever. Having played the first one, looking at there was some game footage in there. A lot of that was cutscenes, but there is some game footage. It doesn't seem like they updated my biggest complaints. I don't think they updated the puzzle aspect of it. It's not a puzzle game per se, right? The combat to me is very bulky. It's always been bulky. If you notice, I don't really play games that are like that. Lastly, the story. It's not a story I really care to go visit. I felt like it, like, started and it ended. Will the story, like, be amazing again? Maybe. But I'm going to say that this year alone, I don't even think this game hits my top 5. Right? Having played Prince of Persia, right? And I know some people are like, TK9's one of these people, like, he's like, I can't get into it, Purple. And I get it. He likes the old Prince of Persia. He doesn't like the new character and so forth. But for me, that was a very interesting game. I actually put that Prince of Persia, and someone said I was crazy for this, but I put that Prince of Persia that just came out ahead of Ori as far as a Metroidvania. It is that good of a game. Whether it's just how the combat is set up, the puzzle aspect is set up, the world is set up, the animation is set up, the kind of RPG elements that you can do with the character with Sargon. That is a cool game. That game kept me engaged for some 50 to 60 hours. As I said, I platinumed it. I wanted to play it, and it delivered on it. This one, when I look at it, I say, okay, knowing the back catalog I have, will I ever pick up this game? Hellblade. Answer is no. And I don't know if that's just because I'm getting tired of or bored or whatnot, but I look at it and it's just like the overall premise, right? And like I said, it's not at 30 frames per second. What I do fault, and I think I fault a lot of Xbox content creators for this, they've set the bar so high for Xbox and they've ridiculed other franchises, but Xbox does the same thing. If not, Xbox overpromises and underdelivers. Hellblade to me was never overpromised just because I never thought it was anything. But the more I found out about this game, the more they say that the combat is deliberate. I don't think that's a great thing. Like, I just don't. I don't like being restricted in my movement in video games. The more I talk about the story, there's some stories you should leave alone. Like, I'm a firm believer of this. I think there is enough IP out there that probably should be revisited. That you don't like. This one, I don't think ever was meant to be a second story. Right? Again, this is coming from someone. I played the original. I'm not someone who just, like, there's a bunch of people who are capping for, I said capping. One of my analysts sees this, they'll be like, man, you use the word capping. No, there's a bunch of people who've never played Hellblade who are talking about that they want to play Hellblade. Like, you don't even know what it's about. You know, like, I think the only reason I'm going to ridicule 30 frames per second is because this is the company that made 30 frames per second supposedly a thing of the past. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I'll bring up 30 frames per second. I'm not someone who, like I said, Zelda was like 23 and then it caps out at 30. It is what it is. Remnant 2, 60 frames per second. Prince of Persia runs up to 120 frames per second. Different games. Totally get it. Different games. But I think that's my question is, are we sacrificing visuals for actually gaming? Something that's fun. And that's what this segment is about. Is that the game just does not look fun. Does it look amazing? Yes, but looking amazing to me doesn't mean a game is fun. All right. And that's just me. Maybe that does make someone really excited about a game, right? Maybe you like that game loop and you want to be immersed in it. Like Silent Cypher is one of the biggest people who's like, hey, y'all know Silent Cypher, great friend of the channel. But Silent Cypher and I were talking one time and he said, could you imagine if Zelda was lifelike? And I was like, kind of, but I don't need that. Life doesn't make me excited, right? What type of games do I like? I just like fun games. And I think the majority of people who come to gaming, that's what they like. I think in this regard, again, for the pursuit of IP, because supposedly they didn't have games or the pursuit of something, Microsoft and Ninja Theory has pushed Hellblade to something that I ultimately think is going to underperform. For no other reason than just the story. I think the gameplay looks bulky. I think the story is short. It's like 6 hours. It was designed to be 6 hours. I'm not sure if that, like, for that, I might as well play a Dark Pictures anthology. At least I get a different ending there. You know what I mean? This one, I just don't see it beating out me going back and playing a Prince of Persia DLC, a Remnant 2 DLC. I don't see it beating out a Little Nightmares 3 coming out. I don't see it beating out like some of my back catalog, like oh my god, Ghosts of Tsushima. You know, I don't see it beating out Cyberpunk. I don't see it beating out the game that's coming out later on, which is Black Myth Wukong. Like, I just don't see myself ever picking up this game. And I think it's gonna leave Xbox. Like, I think this is like, and people are like, oh my goodness, this is Xbox's like marquee thing. This game was on Nintendo. Like, Hellblade was on Nintendo. You know what I mean? I don't understand why so many people are upset with like Xbox putting some of their games on other consoles. They've done that. Ori was on Nintendo. You know what I mean? I think like there's just this thing, and I blame Xbox content creators for creating this world. They've created this world where Xbox just like let Xbox do what it's gonna do. But I mean, I saw a lot of the ridicule today about like 30 frames per second doesn't mean a lot to me, but it means a lot to some people, right? If you're gonna say you have the most powerful console, you're gonna have the next gen console, then you can't do that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't understand why in gaming we allow this to happen. It's like in cars, right? If you're gonna say you're gonna have zero emissions on your cars, you need to have zero emissions on your car, right? If not, you could get sued. Don't believe me? Go look at Volkswagen. But I guess because it's entertainment, it's gaming, it's not mandatory, it's like not a health issue, we let it go. And for me, that's what I just don't like. I don't like this ecosystem that we've created in gaming. I don't like this echo chamber where we have to like go even further and further. Because what ends up happening is, yes, you get a real life looking game. I think the game looks very realistic looking, but it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like for me, it just doesn't look like that. Yes, Volkswagen faked it exactly, Rouster. Yeah, I'm not Tony. It's not it's not 30 frames per second. Yeah, I don't complain. It's not 30 frames per second. I just think the overall narrative, like, this is where gaming's going. Like, if this is where gaming's going, is that we need realistic games and it sacrifices like what actually makes gaming fun. Like I said, the game could come out and have an amazing story. I don't understand how it can. Like, very few, like in movies. If you think about it, I meant to ask the chat. I think I've asked y'all this. Like, which movie franchises have had the best sequel? Like, it's hard to do a sequel that lives up to a first one. Do I think this one's going to live up to the first one? No, because a lot of the novelty's out. It's no longer there. So, but could it still do well? Maybe. I don't know, like she's conquered her demons already, so, and she kind of knows the, like she's come to terms with the death. I don't want to ruin the story, like I said, but I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, is she just gonna be like this mad woman? It's not interesting to me. Like, I'm more excited about Forspoken, and that's a true story. I'm more excited about Forspoken than I am about Hellblade 2, and I just, today, as I was reading all the comments, I was just like, beyond the 30 frames per second, why are you excited about this game? Like, as someone who this game is built for, right? I like stories. I played the first one. I am someone who doesn't care about 30 frames per second. I am not excited about it. Like, Banisher's Ghost of New Eden, that game was different. That's a different storyline. That's a game that you could play multiple different ways and it's going to make you intrigued. I don't think this game is even that. And so that's why I asked. I love graphics. So Tony's saying he loves graphics. So that makes sense, Tony. If you love graphics, I can understand it. For me, it's more than graphics. Like I said, favorite Ori, right? Amazing game. Like, I'm someone who can play something without that great of graphics and it'll look, it's something I want to enjoy. Like, it's like, oh, that looks fun. I think for me, it's a combination of freedom of movement. Like, if you think about it, like Ori, freedom of movement. Prince of Persia runs really beautiful. If y'all have not played Prince of Persia, I highly recommend going to play that game. If you like Metrovanias, it's super cool. As I was telling someone else, I was trying to platinum the game and I realized there was 2 whole side missions I hadn't even known about. Like, this is like completing like 96% of the map, and I'm like, why can't I figure out the last 4%? That game kept me in, but I don't know if this game is meant to do that, right? I'm not sure if this game is meant for me to come back to, and that's I think part of it, like if you think about the games I normally talk about, Outriders, Little Nightmares, Remnant 2, Zelda, now Prince of Persia, Ori. Like I go back and play those games just because it's so fun to like move across the world in those games. It's cool to see the animations. This game, I realize, just doesn't do it to me. Because it's on Game Pass, looks great. I played the first. That's totally good, Sanchez. Godfather 2. Are we talking about the best? Spider-Man 2 was a good movie. Really? Better than the first one? Godfather 2. See, everybody talks about the Godfather 2. That's a good one. And some people can't play games because it can cause them to feel ill. Ooh, Mr. Byron plays. That's a good point. Does it run smooth at 30 frames per second? I don't know. If it can, from what I've seen, it's a bulky character. I don't care. Like, what does running smooth mean? Like, if you play the first Hellblade, that didn't run smooth. Like, she's very like boxy. And but I let it slide, like because I was like, because it's a short enough game and it's an easy enough game that you don't spend that much time in it. And like I said, I wanted to support that game. This one, I'm not giving that type of leeway. It's as if you told me, what's another company? What's another type of franchise? I'm trying to think of like another very well-established game franchise that they're out there. There's other game franchises that if they were to cut that I played, the game wasn't that great, but I let it slide. Oh, this is a good one. Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. Like the first Alan Wake, I didn't understand what everybody was all about. And so when Alan Wake 2 came out, I was like, I don't know about this. But they changed up the gameplay. They made it more smooth. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Hellblade, I don't know, man. I just think it's better graphics. And to me, that's not me. But I get it. It's on Game Pass. That's one, Sanchez. And you like graphics. That's cool. If y'all like that, have fun with it. Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire? What the? We will play it and move on to the next hype game. Laugh Sanchez. I guess that's what I don't really go to hype games. Some games I get hyped for, right? And I hype them up. Lamote. I still go back to playing Lamote, right? But maybe I'm just different. To me, it's just not I don't know. There's something about being overhyped, like over promising and under delivering that just like that bothers me. Like I actually canceled a contract with a vendor before because like I do a lot of times in my job, I work with marketing agencies to create things and they kept overhyping things. And then they would show me what they were doing and it was like, cool. It's like, great. You showed me this. And, but it wasn't like what they said. And I fired them. Like that's how that means to me. Like if you overhype something and under deliver, not gonna work. Maybe that's the military side of me. Like we're very serious. We don't like that. Talking about Alan Wake. Can you define this smooth when talking about Alan Wake 2? I thought in Alan Wake 2 it moved better than Alan Wake 1. Alan Wake 1, I thought the way he jumped and he was like going through, it just seemed very weird in third person to me. In Alan Wake 2, I didn't feel like that. Alan Wake 2, I felt like it was more of like, okay, going through, walking around, like in just in the beginning of the game. You'll hear me say that when I play it. I thought it was a different game mechanic as she can go into her head and like position the case. So that was different, obviously. But as far as like navigating through that world, like I thought that was just smoother than Alan Wake 1. That's all. Any glitches / frame rate dropping, that's how you decide if it runs straight. See, I don't even notice frame rate drop. Like some people have the counter. Project Storm always has a counter when he plays games. If y'all still watch Project Storm. And like, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's not how I'll do it. But I get what you're saying. If it drastically starts like slowing down, maybe I would notice that. I don't think any of these games have that. I think these games are pretty well made. For me, it just does not look like I said. I don't think it's as hyped as like Little Nightmares. Don't get me wrong, Little Nightmares 3. It is still made. It's being made by Bandai Namco or published by Bandai Namco and made by Supermassive. I'm worried about that game too. But they haven't been overhyping. That's the whole thing. It's still like a smaller group, but don't get me wrong. Little Nightmares 2 is also like a game that if it does not deliver, I'm going to be talking about it. Prince of Persia over-delivered. Remnant 2 over-delivered. Banisher Ghost of New Eden over-delivered. I guess that's what it is. Do not disappoint me. Oh my goodness. 50 is priced right. Also not full 70. It has to though, Sanchez. It's $6. It's a 6-hour game. A 6-hour game has to be priced at 50 or 40. It has to. What is Doorman Spandex? What the heck? I arrived in New York City in Doorman Spandex, but felt... yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. Little Nightmares 3. What about that one, Tony? I need to curl 120 pounds for a per... My goodness, 120 pounds? Jeez. Is that a 4 loco? Is that a 4 loco? What do you mean a 4 loco? What do you mean? What's a 4 loco? 4 crazy? What the heck is that? But yeah, so that's my Hellblade rant, right? I think it wasn't really about 30 frames per second. I think that was just like another, I toss it up to being like, I just do not like this like almost ridiculousness in the community, the gaming community. You're gonna knock on other games for being 30, but then your marquee game is 30. I just don't like that. It just, the hypocriticalness of it bothers me. What am I drinking? I need to over deliver. Rouster. Sure, I'm just saying 4 loco. No, y'all know what I drink. It's a liquid death. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I always drink for some reason the peach when I'm on this stream. But yeah, no, it's liquid death. That's what it is. I don't know this. I don't even know. 10-hour game in a full 70. Spider-Man 2, I think, is a 20-hour game, Sanchez. It's a 20-hour game? Oh, it's an alcoholic beverage. Oh my goodness. No, I drink champagne and whiskey. That's it. So this is one of those, and I don't recognize that. In that liquid death, need some whiskey. Mr. Byron Place knows. He came on the. You could probably drink me under the table for sure. Drinking and stuff again. Cherry man, it's water. It's tea. It's literally tea. But yeah, so that's that. But with that said, I had a couple other games I wanted to show y'all. Today, cause over last week a game was launched. And only person really covering it was Jeff Janek. So shout out to Jeff Janek. I'm not bougie. We'll talk about it. But shout out to Jeff Janek. Because if y'all remember the Falconeer on Stadia, they came out with another one. And I always am a super big fan of all the publishers that came to Stadia, supported us. And so I just want to put this game out there for anybody who's a Falconeer fan to go check out. Jeff got to actually stream it. He streamed it all week. It looked like a pretty fun game. So yeah, let me do that so we can like kind of make it more positive.
The cycle begins anew. A new refuge. haven, a bastion from which to rebuild. But this time we will succeed. We will build higher. We will build stronger. We will dream a new world.
Yep, so that's Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles. So if y'all remember the Falconeer, you can go into that world again. It actually has a pretty cool art style. It can be played on console. I don't think I will play it on console. Jeff was playing it on console. When it comes to like city builders, I prefer PC. I know. People are gonna get upset with me because I said I play on PC sometimes. But no, I do. I don't like to doing console stuff. All right, so Jeff, yeah, Ross, I remember that. I'm 6 months sober from alcohol. Nice, Tony. Hey, Tony, I meant to ask you, how did that situation work with your apartment, with your neighbors? I wish I could say the same, but those old Milwaukees keep winking at me. Old Milwaukees. Oh my goodness. No, it's a liquid death, yo. It's liquid death. It literally is like water. Let me see if I can do it. It's like just water. This one's a tea, so it's tea. I don't know why it's in a can. It's not carbonated, but I like it. Like, that's what I do. I feel Purple is going to be a Nintendo villain and become Liquid Peach. Liquid Peach. Hey, if it gets me sponsorship, I'll do it. The marketing for Liquid Death is genius. It really is, Jinx. It really is. Like, they made it into this can, and like, so you have like the two main demographics for this group: women and high school boys. For different reasons. For high school boys, it's like, oh look, I'm drinking, and they're really not. And for women, it's like, oh, let me look like I'm drinking, but something low calories. Really, really great. My neighborhood still knows people giving me dirty looks or talking about me. I'm doing my best to avoid it and not let it. Well, Tony, I said, why don't you introduce yourself? Why don't you say, hey, how's the weather? You're in LA, aren't you? Y'all have great weather. Liquid Bleach is the same as Metal Gear Solid? What? I haven't seen the marketing. Don't really watch commercials. Oh my goodness. Well, you can go on there. You can go on their website roster, Liquid Death, and they have videos. They're kind of funny. They're really like kind of crazy. If y'all want to just waste time, go to the Liquid Death website and just type in like Liquid Death Time Waster. Or it's some, I forget what it's some section on their page, and it's like called Wasting Time or something. And they have like several videos. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so that was Falconeer Chronicles, Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. Woo! That's a long one. And that game came out last week. There's another game coming out in a few weeks. But I don't think I'll show it, right? Don't think I'll show it. As far as like gaming news, nothing really out. From my perspective, nothing really big. Some people are going to make a big deal of the Ninja Theory CEO, or former CEO leaving Microsoft. I don't think that's a big deal. Just so everybody knows, when you typically get bought out from, like, your company gets bought out, there's something called the lockup period, and it's usually 3 years. Changes depending on the industry, changes depending on the how your company is built. But usually when you get bought out, let's say you get bought out for, let's just say $6,000. I'm just doing that because it's really easy for me to do the math. You'll get 60%, maybe let's say $10,000. You get 60% of the money up front. So in the first year, So you'll get 6,000, and then the next 2 years you'll get 20% each of those next 2 years, and then you're free to leave the company. So you actually can't leave the company a lot of times if you want to see the full paycheck, due to this thing called the lockup period. And the reason they do that is because they still realize you're still really valuable to the company they just bought, and they want you to still work to provide value. So I just think this guy left because it was a lockup period. I don't think it was anything crazy. Like, sorry. If y'all wanted me to like make some big deal about it, no, it's just a lockup period. I'd probably put my pride aside and be more friendly, and I'm typed to hold a grudge, especially if it's people making fun of me. I hear you, Tony, but sometimes you gotta be the bigger person. You know what I mean? If you want the wall to be broken down, you gotta kind of change it. If you're gonna be the same, they're gonna be the same. You know what that's what I say. If you want something to change, you gotta change it. And I'm not saying that you're not right to still hold the grudge, but if it's something that you really want to work on and change and have people see you in a different light, then you kind of have to go about your day a little differently. That's all it is. Also, Rouster, he's asked me, and I just want to see if there's enough people with Game Pass or enough interest. I'm thinking about maybe doing a stream with it's the racing car game. It dropped on Stadia the day it left. Oh my goodness. I forget what it's called, Roster. Tell me what it's called. Part 2 of that game. Can't think of the name. Hot Wheels 2. Let me know if y'all want to play that. And Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Yes. Let me know if y'all want to play that. Like my usually I like to play games that if I do a community stream, it's either a game that's on sale, a game that's really easy to get into. And so Hot Wheels Unleashed is on PlayStation. I don't think it's on it's on Game Pass. I don't think it's on PlayStation Plus or anything like that. So, but let me know if there's enough of y'all who have Game Pass who want to play it, and we can definitely do it. I just wanted to, because the Fall Guys is free. Y'all know a lot of people who come to that stream aren't necessarily people from our community. All right, when I say our community, it's like adult gamer community. So if I do switch, I don't want to leave them in. I don't want it to be like just a few people. Like, so yeah. Oh, Jinx. I know. They launched it literally like 2 hours. Do you remember that? They launched it like 2 days. It was super cool. It's actually a really cool racing game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Because it's like a track, and you can like be in like a kid's room, and it just was super cool to me. Like I remember like it came out and I saw who was streaming it. Someone was streaming it like the day, like an hour that it dropped, and it was so cool. And then all of a sudden they announced the Stadia closure, and that was just like a gut punch. Still is a gut punch, but I didn't lose my job. You know what I mean? Like Stadia people lost their job. That really sucks. Like I think for us who are part of Stadia, like it hurt because like some of us lost our game saves, some of us like our pride was hurt because we championed it, or we, you know, despite people saying it was going to shut down, we still were there. But like some people lost their jobs. Like over 500 people lost their jobs. That sucks. I know. Like, could you imagine that? Like, if we're championing those people who are working on the inside, man. They had a jump ability, and there are tracks that are just rooms, and you follow general direction to race around. So, roster, we may play. If there's enough people who want to do it, I'll do it. I just don't know how many people have Game Pass. Sanchez has it. You have it. Lo-Fi. Monk. We may. I think Lo-Fi has Game Pass. There might be enough people who do have it. I would have to do it on like a Friday or another day. I couldn't do it on my normal Sunday. With that said, I may actually stream Fall Guys on a Saturday. Who knows? We'll see. Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Can I do a poll? I don't think I think I have to log. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Can I do a poll? Would you play Hot Wheels Unleashed for a community? Oh wait, that's me. For a community stream. Oh no, I'm like typing that in there like I'm about to do something. Let me not do that. Let me not do that, y'all. There we go. Yes. No. Start poll. Let's make this complicated. There we go. Let me know. What's Game Pass? Game Pass is a great deal. Game Pass, I think both the subscription services are both great deals, actually. Having looked at the PlayStation one, I think they're both great if you're into subscription services. How else should have been a DLC? It's not much different from the first Hot Wheels. It's not, and it's expensive. Tony, to your point, it's expensive. Like if it's not on sale, the game's like I think that's like a $70 game. It's I just use Steam now. Ooh, Jinx is on the PC. The Steam. Do you have a Steam Deck, Jinx? I'm curious. Yes. How many people we got? How many people do we have on this poll? 5, maybe. Okay, so no knows. You may do it then. Because I haven't even answered on this. I don't think I can answer on it. But all right. It's not much different at all. No, I mean, it's Hot Wheels. I mean, this is what I say about every racing game. This is what I say about like every 2K game. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I'll do it. I mean, I have Game Pass. I have Game Pass just to do multiplayer for Diablo 4 and Remnant 2. That's the only reason I have Game Pass. And I still have issues. Like, I want to play the new season of Diablo, but I don't want to start a new character. I don't know. And I can hear Crow and Rouster and all the other people who are into Diablo being like, well, that's the whole point about Diablo, Purple. But I'm like, I don't like that. When is the giveaway and what are the rewards and the rules? Also, hi. Hey, Ias Bob. So, Ias Bob, you wanted to do it Saturday? You wanted to do a Fall Guys stream Saturday? We'll do a $25 giveaway. And we'll do the first to 6 games. So if it's you, if it's fast, and I'll probably drop the link tomorrow. And it's gonna be the first to 6 games, $25 giveaway. And I have to have a way to get a hold of you. Okay? That's the other thing. So yeah. So what does that sound like to you? Preacher wife? Sound good for you? Let me know. And then a Chromebook for watching YouTube. I love Chromebooks. Can you play? You can do Steam on Chromebook now. Jinx. Will work for me. All right, we're gonna do this just for you, Ias Bob. We'll do that. I'll post it. Actually, I may be busy Saturday, but look out. I'll give you at least a night's warning. So yeah. Cool. I'll be down to play, but I have no mic. No worries, Tony. You don't have to have a mic. No, I usually just. I don't think anybody talks normally, cause Discord doesn't work for me. Like it's like I did it a couple of times and it was having problems. So yeah, normally I don't have people with a mic. I don't need a mic. Just So what does this mean? Rouster, we may need to like practice it a couple of times in the morning to make sure it works. But yeah, we'll do it. Well, we'll do Fall Guys. We'll do Saturday, and we'll do Hot Wheels Sunday. Does that work for y'all? Fall Guys Saturday, Hot Wheels Sunday. PC Game Pass is $10 and it has new games. Don't they all have new games? Don't they all have new games? It's okay. If I invite my friend to the tournament, they have 200. Sure, Ease Bob. Sure. So we're doing Fall Guys tournament, y'all, on Saturday noon Eastern. Saturday noon Eastern. So Ease Bob, make sure you see that I have it, the show posted, and then since we're gonna do Fall Guys Saturday, we'll do Hot Wheels Sunday. I think that works. All right, Rouster, that's no problem. That's no problem. I think if Ease Bob is gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. Hopefully I can get Ambi. Hopefully we can get a couple of people there. I'll probably post something like Fall Guys tournament, 1st to 6 wins. 1st to 6 victories wins $25 or something like that. So hopefully we'll get a lot. I haven't streamed Fall Guys on Saturday, so I'm hoping. Okay, you'll be there for Hot Wheels. Oh, that's super cool, Tony. Thanks. All right, so we'll have enough for. I think we'll have enough for Hot Wheels. So it's on Game Pass. So if you don't have it yet, go download the game. Ash, if she's listening, go download the game ahead of time. And then play. Ultimate Game Pass. I have it. I'll be doing it. And then we'll see how this goes. Should be fun. So Fall Guys Saturday, 12 Eastern, and we're going to do Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Sunday at 8 Eastern. Okay? That's what we'll do. So great idea. I think it was Browster and Sanchez. Yeah. Purple, are you Latino? Just was wondering because you look like my favorite star, Isis Love. Who's Isis Love? Oh my goodness. This feels like something like Simpleton would say. I was like, who's this? I haven't heard this person. And then I see this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Do not go look up Isis Love. Do not go look. Oh man, I walked into that. Do not look that up. Do not look that up, y'all. It's a PG channel until it becomes R. But it's PG right now. I crushed it this week. Rouster hit the gym 4 times. Jeez, y'all are doing well. I'm excited for Gear 6 news. There's Gear 6? Hope it's better than Gears 5, Tony. People know I was not a fan of Gears 5. I don't think I have a lot going on Saturday. All right, Ease Bob. We're doing this. Will be the Ease Bob, I would say, Memorial Tournament. That doesn't sound good. So we'll just say this is the Fall Guys Saturday Championship. April Championship. And we'll see. See how it goes. Like I said, and I give cash. Or I give so make sure you have Cash App, Venmo, something like that. I don't want to do this I won, but there's no way to get a hold of me. I need to be able to get a hold of you. No, Jinx. No, Jinx. You do not. Yes, exactly, Tony. Revealed this summer. It should. We'll see. I mean, Gears is that's like a legit Xbox franchise, so I would imagine they're gonna redo it. The ultimate donation at any time. All right, Ease Bob, just look for it. Look for it out there. Look for me to make the, what do you call it? The post, and then be there. And you know how to get a hold of me. Like, just comment on one of the videos, and I usually know I'll get it. But 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Jinx, exactly. You and Tony looked it up. Thank you. Who is it? Nasty Canada. Thank you, Nasty Canada. For side tracking the entire stream. I was like, oh, who's this? I should have known. Like, with a name like Isis Love? But I was like, oh, Isis. And, no. Thank goodness. Do I look like her? Now I'm like, do I look like this chick? That's what I'm like. I'm like, do I look like her? Like, she has like a bunch of, I don't think so. She poses different things. She's like, I don't look like that. Do I? I don't feel like I look like her. Maybe I do. I'm going to practice her say so bye. All right, Ease Bob. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Preacher. That's Preacher's wife, y'all. Ease Bob. Stand up and let's see. Oh my goodness. No. He said I look like her in the face. That's all you can see, so it should be able to tell from my face, no? I'm like, I don't think so. You think so, Tony? I was looking at this chick. There's actually a couple of Isis Loves, but I'm assuming he said actress, so he wants this one. Let me see. This is the one I'm looking at. Just so y'all can tell me. I don't think so. That's the one. I don't think let's see. Do we look alike? Well, let me see. I don't know if I can. I don't think we do. I don't think we look alike. No. We don't look alike. We'll see. oh my goodness. That says pro wrestling. Oh, there's a pro wrestling Isis Love? Maybe that's the one he wanted. Maybe that's the one he meant. He's gonna have to let us know. Next time Nasty Canada comes in, he's gonna have to let us know. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it either. But I appreciate it. Anytime someone says I look like a celebrity, I appreciate that. It means a lot. Let's see. See if I can. Let's see if I was actually at an event this weekend. See if I can show you some pictures I did this weekend. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Well, I won't sit it. I was like, I have some pictures from this weekend, but no. Maybe next time. We'll do pictures next time. No show and tell today. Hey, Geek, what's going on? We were just looking up supposedly my doppelganger. I don't think so. I used to look like anyone, hence why I pushed my twin from the photo. I was about to say, Holt, you have a twin. With his name, he's not talking about wrestling. Nasty Canada. He could be. Maybe you watching WrestleMania? No, isn't it? Like, when is Obi Rose is going, right? It's like in Philadelphia or somewhere. I don't even know what WrestleMania is. So that's a no. I was stuck on the same boss in Liza P for too long. Which one, Tony? A lot of the chat's beating Liza P. Rudigs, who was in chat earlier, gives it a chef's kiss. Liza P's another one. Just to give you all an idea of games I don't like. It was too... I don't like it when I push a button and it like has a wind up to the hit. But I hear that's like kind of the difficulty of the game to master that. So it is what it is. Bruno Mars and Pauly D? Does Pauly D look like Bruno's Mars? What? No, I don't see it, Tony. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. But hey, if that's what you want, I mean, if that works, it works, right? It's a once-a-year wrestling event, like the Super Bowl. Is that the one where they all go in the ring and then like it's the last one standing? Is that WrestleMania? Wrestling has too many events. Like they have that one. They have the one where there's a cage. They have like, I don't know. And they always are like, it's the ultimate wrestling event. And it's like, I feel like that every other month there's this ultimate wrestling event. They're ugly in my opinion. Pauly D, Bruno Mars. Oh my god. That's Royal Rumble. See, this is what I don't get. What is WrestleMania then? What is WrestleMania? Like, and everyone's like, oh, Royal Rumble. It's like, and then there's a cage one. Like, I don't get, why are there so many? There can only be one Super Bowl. There can only be one. I even have expired Sprite from 2018. I'm drinking tonight. No joke. Straight from glass, import from Mexico. Only Mr. Urban World. Only Mr. Urban World, man. Only Mr. Urban World. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Let me post my chat link in if y'all want to come in. No pressure if you don't. No pressure if you don't. But I'll just put it in now. WrestleMania is the biggest event. But then Royal Rumble comes and they're like the biggest event. They always say the biggest event. I'm dead serious. They always are like, this is the biggest event. It doesn't even have to be one of these. They'll be like, Monday Night SmackDown. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You'll send me a picture later of what? Sprite? I know what a Sprite looks like. Or Isis Love. Gonna do a Isis Love mock-up? Maybe. So one person said no for Hot Wheels. That's fair. That's fair. Which cowboy was here to explain it's complicated? You know, it's not. It's like, I feel like wrestling is becoming like Xbox to me. You're overhyping something and under-delivering. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Wrestling is the Xbox of sports. Monday Night SmackDown. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I don't know. And Cowboy in that stream is like super into it. Like on Wednesday nights, have y'all seen Cowboy? His whole channel is like, it's like 6 hours of wrestling. I stopped watching WWE ages ago. I liked it when The Rock, Stone Cold, Booker T, Kurt Angle, etc. were big. The Rock is on Jumanji. That's all I know. Oh, that's all I know. I don't know. I watched Dune this weekend, y'all. Dune 2. I watched it. Have y'all seen it? Thoughts? Here's my overall thoughts on Dune 2. Since you asked. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's a great movie. I think it's a good movie. Like, if I had to rate it, 82. That's where I put it. 82. And that's only because it has Zendaya. I gotta support her. But yeah. But yeah, that's all I have one more trailer, but I think I'm gonna wait till like the game's about to release. Some of y'all already know what it is. We're still waiting for Miss Phoenix. So she's out there, Miss Phoenix. We're waiting. She's our next interview person, but she's kind of busy. And I do have a game dev lined up, but he's kind of going through the rounds right now. So we'll probably get him in May. And what else is going on the channel? Yeah, trying to get Doc Dark back on. You know, Doc Dark's kind of like transformed his who he is online. So try and bring him back. 48 last Friday. Happy birthday, Roster. Happy belated. Well, we said birthday when it was your birthday. But yeah. 48. I feel like 40s are good. 40s are good. That's what I say. 40s are good. Let me see if I may see something really quick. I'm looking up something for y'all. Let me see. So I did a speech this week, y'all. And I have a picture of it. If y'all want to see me in my work time, I can show y'all. Since y'all have stayed with me for an hour, let me know if you want to see it. I can show you. I think I can show you. Should be able to. But let me know. But if not, I won't. You're not ancient, Rouster. You're not ancient. If you're ancient, I'm really ancient. Sure, sounds good. You want to see your house? All right, I'll do it. There's a photographer there, that's why. I normally don't take pictures. But someone said they wanted to see me standing up. So this is me standing up, y'all. See if I can pull this up. Hold on. Let me do this. Ah! I had it. There we go. Let me know if y'all get this. Oh, I don't think I can. There we go. This is me and my work. That's what I do. I talk. I stand up and I talk in front of people. That was me earlier this week. So that's how I look standing up. That's it. Corporate purple. I do. You look very happy. Thanks. Bougie. Oh, wait. I think you saw that. I think I should ambient. Thank y'all. Um, it was a really special moment. It really was. It was a room. There's very few times, as I was telling someone today, there's like very few times that you like reflect back and you're like, wow, I did something. And that was one of those. Still kind of like a moment. Um, but that's what I look like standing up. So now there you go. Who was it? Jinx? Jinx, you wanted to see it? So do I still look like, who was it? Isis Love? Who's Nasty Canada? He always comes in with like something crazy like that. My goodness. I'm gonna tell my mom, be like, Mom, do I look like this person? She's gonna be like, what? I don't know. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool week. This weekend coming up, like I said, if you're just joining, we're gonna do 2 tournaments this weekend. Yep, she's my favorite dominatrix. What? She's a dominatrix? That throws it all off. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Dominatrix doesn't mean porn, does it? Beauty purple. What would my wrestling name be? So she has legs? Oh my god, y'all are talking about 3 different things right now. First of all, dominatrix doesn't mean porn, does it? I don't think they mean the same thing. So that's a question I have. Do you play Halo Infinite? I don't, Tony, but my friend who I brought on here, Xerxes, does. She's really good at Halo. Actually, if you play Halo, I may play Halo because she's giving me a keyboard. But if you go back and look at the Xerxes, that YouTube stream, she plays Halo a lot and she's really good. I don't think I'm good. Like, I tried playing Destiny. I'm not good. Like, I don't like that. Like, I like Rainbow Six Siege, but no one plays that. That's like the only shooters I like. Her name would be Purple Haze. Let me try it. Let me see if I could give me. Let me see if I can come up with a wrestling name here. What is a wrestling name, by the way? Let me see this. Let me see this. Oh, I got one. Violet Vision. I like that one. A Violet Vision. That's what it'll be. Violet Vision. What is the what is the standing sitting reference? But try to keep it PG. Where is it? Nasty Canada. Yeah. Isn't too bad. I play from time to time. Sanchez might play it. Sanchez was really good into Destiny. I heard Siege is simple. I haven't played it, but I might try it. I think it's on Game Pass. It is. And it's really cheap usually. It's like $8 or something, even if it's not on Game Pass. I don't know. Siege is like there's an offense and a defense. And there's certain characters who are on offense and there's certain characters who are on defense. And it takes teamwork. I really like Siege. And she is standing. Yeah. Look at the song. She said her wrestling name. Epic. I do. I like that one. Violet Vision. Because it's like violence, but it's violet. I like that. You should play Hellblade for sure. Cherry Man, I'm not playing it. Not playing it. Doesn't look fun. No, I'm just serious. I think there's other games I'm going to play instead, like I said. But if it's your thing, Sancho's likes Game Pass because it's going to be on Game Pass. Rouster will probably play it. I could see Simpleton playing it. I don't know if Rouster would finish it, though. I don't think like Rouster likes that type of game that much. And I could see, obviously, Tony's gonna beat it. I could see Tony playing it. It's not my type though. What Miss Wall Street Wrestling would be Miss Wall Street. Purple Miss Wall Street? Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about. Nah, I'll leave that to when it's about to launch. I'm not gonna tell y'all. There's something about Wall Street that I want to talk about. No, I'm imagining a female version of Kurt Angle. Oh, I'll try because it's on Game Pass. I agree. Probably won't play it too long. Like Rouster, I feel like I actually the Rouster, the game I want to play with you is No Rest for the Wicked. That's actually, yeah, that's another one. No Rest for the Wicked. That game looks really fun to me. That's why I say I just don't see me ever playing this game. But that's okay. like that, I think people get offended when they're like, "No one, you're not gonna play this game." It's like, no, that's okay. I play games like, how many of y'all played Lamote? You're like, La who? Wow, Mr. Urban, that's pretty solid. Yes, food is more important. What type of food is it? What type of food? I had lobster rolls today. Or a lobster roll. That's what I ate today. I really like lobster a lot. I like lobster and crab. True story. Do you play 2K? I don't. I don't like sports games. Last sports game I played was NBA Jam. And that was a long time ago. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, if you must know. Did you hear about Beauty Bakery? What about Beauty Bakery? Whoa, Wit. Whoa, what do you mean? What about Beauty Bakery? Do not scare me, Wit. Oh no, I didn't hear about this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is horrible. So Beauty Bakery, what? That's horrible. So Beauty Bakery, if y'all did not know, it's like it's where I get my lipstick colors from, and they closed down. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. Pro though, I can't play this multiplayer. There's no place for the wicked. What do you mean you can't play? What do you mean? What do you mean, Holt? Watching Invincible at the same. Nice, mister. I can go for some Chinese food. That's cool. Don't think we must eat all day and play Crash Bandit. Crash Bandit looks good. It's been 75 minutes and no Holtz yet. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, we're waiting on you. Jeff, I gave you a shout out for Bulwark Bulgari Conrols. And now I'm sad. I'm about to try to order some remaining supplies of my favorite makeup brand. Man, sucks. Oh my goodness. I gotta like, this sucks. I gotta like order like a whole bunch of this stuff now. It's so sad. I know. Wait, I gotta like go order all my colors. What? I don't know. I'm like freaking out of here. We'll see. I'll try to stock up while supplies last. This really sucks. Yo, I'm like shocked. Like my company, my makeup company, where I know one of the founders is shutting down. I just found this out, and so I'm trying to can I still get my lip colors? This sucks. Oh, go ahead, Jeff. All you. It's all you. Like I said, I may shut it down here in the next 10 to 15 minutes anyway. Because I'm really freaking out because of my makeup. Damn it. What else do you have with those lobster rolls? I have french fries. That's what I had, Cherry Man. I've waited all night as Jeff gives me the own chat sets. I must resist all chat discussions. Oh my goodness. No, I didn't. I did not. I did not have wine. What is that? Who has wine with lobster rolls? Not me. Maybe they need an investor. I know the founder. No, it looks like it's pretty solid. It's kind of over. So I'm like, man. GT. I'm gonna have to go figure out if I can go. Oh man. I'm like rushing to see. Yeah. We can't order on their site anymore. This sucks. This really sucks. I am really upset. I'm really hurt right now. This is almost like when I was on Stadia and it was a shock. Right now I'm this sucks. I'm trying to read the face. It's okay, Wit. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna cope. Right? I think what I'm gonna have to do is get a couple to last me, a little while. A couple of the colors, see if I can find them still. And then try to find a color that can match that. But that's gonna be hard because those were lip stains. Dang it. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough. But hey, I'm pretty he isn't here. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Thanks you all for coming by. This week was long. Next week, I should stream. I'll be out of town briefly. But I'll be back. I should. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be in DC on Tuesday. So if anybody's in DC, I'll be there Tuesday. Hey, Lo-Fi. Oh. Hi, Sargon. Y'all play Prince of Persia, you know that. Hey, Lo-Fi, what's going on?
I'm tiny. Whoa, hey, I'm big.
Oh, gee. Not much. I'm sad.
What happened?
My makeup company that I get my lipstick from is going out of business.
Oh, that. Yeah, sorry. There's been a mix-up with all the killer whales and the shipping.
I don't know.
They've taken over the shipping, and no, I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll survive, but sucks.
I don't know how that works.
It goes out of business. I can't get the makeup anymore. It's going the route of Stadia.
Oh no! Now Google's gonna make it. Oh man, I don't know. So yeah, you were the Hot Wheels.
Party City's going out of business?
Nah, not Party City.
What?
Everything. The world's over. Pack it in.
No, it's not. He's lying. I was like, what? I was like, where have I been? So World of what? What are we talking about, Lo-Fi?
Wait, what? Oh, Hot Wheels. Sunday.
It's Hot Wheels or Sunday? Can you play?
Hot Wheels. Game Pass.
Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. You
Then I
can thank Rouster and Sanchez for this.
Good idea, Rouster and Sanchez.
Yeah, I was just curious
Great
if we had
minds.
enough people. So we're gonna do a Fall Guys tournament. $25 gift card, $25 cash. Fall Guys tournament on Saturday at noon.
Here's the question: crossplay.
Yeah, they both have crossplay.
Okay.
There's a UFO in LA this
There
week.
there was some light. It looked kind of like a meteor, but there's no, I don't know. There was you think somebody would see where it landed if it was a meteorite, but no. Anyway, yeah, it was in the news. Jeff showed it to me. I didn't even know about it. It passed over the whole lo-fi radar. I'm slipping.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like I always say this. Like if there's really, so the aliens.
So for me, it's not the question of aliens. That's the whole other subject. It's a matter of like, there's these things in the sky, and they're weird, and they're definitely there.
So yeah, my thing is just like, I just feel like aliens, like if they
That's
want
the
you to
fun
know
part.
they're there, they'll let you know that they're there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's like, oh look, we surprised and caught up on the aliens. I don't think it works like that. I think like if they wanted you to see them, they'll let you see them.
Sure. Like cloaking device, like a predator. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if they exist, if aliens exist, you're saying that you're not gonna know about them unless they want you to know about them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. No, I think there is proof of aliens. Because they are usually in grainy black and white videos. Oh, so Jeff is saying that aliens usually are only in grainy black. I thought that was Bigfoot videos. But yeah, no, I think if we're talking UFOs.
Shout out to Sasquatch Sunset. That's a new movie coming out. Y'all should check it out.
A lot of great movies coming out. But yeah, I just feel like aliens. Like it's not like obviously UFOs, we know that there's unidentified flying objects. Some of those objects are being flown by aliens. Like I think we can say that for sure with certainty.
Something's flying them.
Something's flying them.
Yeah.
And I just feel, but I don't know if it's like someone said experiment where they're experiment. Yeah, I think that they do experiments on us.
All the time.
I actually think that's possible. Like I really think they do mass experiments on people. I mean, they're aliens. They came from we don't even know where they came from. You know what I mean?
Played Destroy All Humans? Like
I've seen you play Destroy All Humans, Lo-Fi. That's how we met. They can distort the cameras so we can't see them. Yeah, Tony, I think aliens can do that. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Crow. Y'all are coming in on the alien conversation. One group looks exactly like us. See, Mr. Urban Roll, where did you get this?
So are you getting excited for the eclipse?
So, define excited.
Like, are you like, I'm setting a time aside to watch this thing happen? Or are you just like, if I catch it? I'll probably be inside playing video games.
No, I think it's in the middle. Like, we see eclipses all the time. Like, not all the time, but.
Yeah, but this has got that weird total blackout thing going across the country. Like.
So, where I live, like they have it on the signs, like eclipse Monday, the whatever 8th. But aren't all the eclipses like this weird blackout sun thing?
Yeah, but there's like a certain area, like, or like it's still gonna be daytime kind of thing. I guess there's like this strip that just goes straight across the, well, not straight, but it goes across the country, and it's like you're gonna be in total darkness if you're there.
Yeah. And really quick, Lo-Fi, Isabella, you're in chat. If you're still in chat, Isabella, we're doing a Fall Guys tournament on Saturday, 12 Eastern. Winner takes $25. I hope to see you there, Isabella.
Ooh, big money.
So
Winner, chicken dinner.
$25, Isabella, Saturday, 12 Eastern. I hope to see you there. But until then, we're talking about aliens.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I think like, so you're excited. I can tell you're excited.
Yeah. About aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean UFOs. The alien part is the fun part. Because that's all just
No, but the eclipse.
speculation.
You're excited about the eclipse.
Oh, the eclipse. I kind of am, kind of not, like, because I live close enough where I could like actually go to make it to the zone or whatever where the total blackout is. So I was thinking about it, but I don't know. And then at the gas stations, they had like all these, every corner store is selling these like eclipse glasses, and it's like, do I trust like gas station glasses to stare at the sun with?
That's a good point. I don't know, like the library here is doing something with it. They're making it a big deal. So I don't know if we're in the path of the total eclipse. So yeah, I just know that when I watched, there's this movie that came out a few years ago, and it deals with the Aztecs and sacrificing people during the eclipse.
Yeah.
So that's not what I think about during eclipses.
Yeah, for sure.
I forget what
the
movie's called.
Like I imagine if you were just like one day that something blacked out the sun, you'd be back then you'd probably freak out. We got to kill everybody.
No,
whatever
what they were doing. It's actually interesting because like they knew it was like the heads up knew. It's actually interesting. I need to think of what the movie was called, but it's like takes place. It's like Aztecs and like other indigenous tribes, and it's actually interesting because like the heads up know the eclipse is coming, but there's a drought. It's actually really interesting how they play on it. It shows like kind of the sophistication of the Aztecs. Yeah, Apocalypto. That's exactly it. Mr. Urban World got it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a documentary or something.
No. It's like Apocalypto. It's like
like Mel Gibson's Apocalypto.
Oh, did he write it? No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
He did do that.
It's I don't like it. And it's somehow orange. So Isabella looked at it. So Isabella's excited. She has to go get a permission slip. Yeah, so I do not like the movie anymore. When you said that. I like the movie.
Me to ruin it.
Until you said that. It's like Wit telling me my favorite lipstick makeup company just went out of business. like this is. I started off talking about how I'm not gonna play Hellblade, and I'm ending up with like my world is turning upside down.
Yeah, I think Puff Daddy's an alien.
You think Puff Daddy's an alien?
Yeah.
I think Puff Daddy's in trouble.
You better hope he's an alien.
I think like there are certain. Do you all remember like 20 years ago, Puff Daddy got in trouble for waving a gun at a club?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, Puff Daddy, what were you doing? Like that was like, okay, you kind of broke the law, and you have enough money to get out of this situation. When you're dealing with sex trafficking, there is like, you went too far. You're not getting out of that. Like,
yeah, he's like the hip hop Epstein now.
No, Puff Daddy is in trouble. Like, there is no more like, dude, let me pretend I'm like making the band. Like, let me act like I'm a hard person. No, you're going to grown up prison.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, he's gonna be like, what? You ever seen those superhero movies when they got somebody in like the max prison and it's like 200-foot thick cement wall? That's where they're gonna put him.
Yeah, Puff Daddy is going to grown up prison, and yeah, I don't know. It's like when Martha Stewart did Insider Trading, like she went to big girl prison.
Yeah, they really got her.
Like they like there's certain laws you can break.
Right.
You know, like speeding ticket.
Laws that can be bent.
Yeah, like parking violate. Like you can bend those laws, right? If you have more money, there's other laws you can bend, right? Trying to like steal elections. There are other things you can bend.
All kinds of things.
Like, but there's certain laws like you cannot bend. Like it's like, no, killing cats, you're going to prison.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, universally, everyone, no.
Isabella's never seen a solar eclipse in her life. Well, Isabella, I look forward to this solar eclipse for you. But yeah, Implied comes after the Puff Daddy. You can't blame anything. Even if Love High says you. If Jimmy would have joined VR, he would have been in this situation, or he would not. Stay out of trouble because you do trouble in VR. Wasn't Martha baking pies? What do you think they do in adult woman prison, Ambi?
Hey, I'm thinking Will Smith is going to make a comeback. Now's the time to do it. I'm just saying, do it while we're distracted.
Yes. Do you guys go to school? No, Isabella. We don't. We do not go to school. We haven't been to school in a while. But thank you.
We said no.
No, we don't. It requires reversions for a solar eclipse.
Bro, I'm telling you, that new Bad Boy movie is coming out. That's perfect timing.
I imagine, Isabella. The newest segment of Shades of Pearl, laws you can break. There are laws you can break and there are laws you cannot break. That's all I'm saying. Like, there just is. Depending on who you are.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like, it's almost even hard to talk about. Like, you can't even, like...
No, it's like serious.
Ew, that's gross.
It's like serious.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know who made this law book, but there's just things that you just don't do.
Yeah.
Like, don't even get caught up in it. Like, I don't even know how you get caught up in a situation like this.
There's got to be like a lot of enablers.
Oh yeah,
tons. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, I'm not guilty. I was paid. I just did my job. I was doing what I was paid to do.
Yeah. Hey, cowboy. Hey, we have such an interesting chat. Like, what's going on? We got the Legion Go. We got laws and socio world ideology.
Puff Daddy's an alien.
We got Puff Daddy going to jail. We got permission slips going back to school. We got cowboy. We have everything going on in this chat. Oh man.
Because you gotta have money to do something like that.
Yeah, this is your consequence if you don't return it. If you don't get to watch the solar eclipse. So that is another law. You need a permission slip to watch the solar eclipse. Oh,
so what Nostradamus prophecy is this? That we're having a solar eclipse, Will Smith's making a comeback, Puff Daddy's going to jail. What else is there? What else is there? Oh, wait. What's next in the news?
Next in the news, like obviously we talked about Hellblade. But no, what else is in the news that's going on? There's just too many crazy things. The world's crazy, man. The world's crazy.
I'm
Dude.
just saying that sounds like a Nostradamus prophecy to me.
I feel like the Rock Ally. Oh man, Cherry Man's playing the Legion Go.
I did see a good. Well, it was kind of. I guess it was a funny movie. I don't know.
There's an earthquake.
Where's an earthquake?
Where's there an earthquake? Oh, in Taiwan.
Really?
I think I did hear about this. 7.4.
Nah, I hadn't heard about it. That's crazy.
I feel like this is a weapon from the Chinese government, not an earthquake, but
There we go.
I mean, it seems like a simple play to me. But I digress. This video will not be seen in China. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's just a lot of stuff going on, Lo-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. This happened yesterday. Over 1,000 dead. What? This is crazy. Yeah, well, there you go. Coordinate grids, Isabella. Let me see if I can guess. Isabella, you're in 5th grade. That's what I'm guessing. Coordinate grids. We had this conversation at True Story of all. Oh my god, Mr. Urban World's talking about what?
What's this that Holtz is talking about?
To a man years ago that told me China went to invade Taiwan long before it was talked about in the media. What are you talking about, Urban? That's been a thing since Taiwan broke off from China, Mr. Urban World. That's
I don't know.
That's not like breaking news.
Perp, I don't know if you're catching this, but that doesn't seem like a fun fact.
Which one?
Cowboy.
Where's Cowboy?
Oh, you need to.
I'm now watching from the shower. I'll tell you, man.
It may be a fact, but I don't know if it's a fun fact.
Yeah, and they were preparing for some new. Horizontal goes first, then vertical. Oh my goodness.
Yo, what is Holtz talking about here?
on.
I heard I follow you, vice versa.
Let me see. X-axis goes first, then Y-axis. There's so much going on right now in this chat.
What did we do?
I have no idea. Yeah, love. I heard I follow you, vice versa. Oh, meaning. So Jeff has a thing that Holtz goes first, then you follow him onto the stream.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. Holtz.
Yeah, Holtz messed it up.
Holtz messed it up. Yeah.
Let's go next.
I would have been in like a long time. I was waiting on Holtz. I thought he had like a grand entrance. So I thought if I came in, did a little warm up, and then I could do like, and then Holtz appears. Poof. And I was hoping for the Holtz bird, the Phoenix thing he's got. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have seen the bird. He hasn't brought it out. He brought it. I don't know if he can bring it out on this one on Restream.
He can if he uses virtual cam.
Yeah, because you have it. Maybe he can.
Yeah, I haven't used mine in a long time either. Maybe next shades I'll bust out with the talking smiley face.
Look at Isabella teaching the whole group about coordinate planes and whatnot. Slope.
Let's go Knicks. Who are they playing?
I think they won. They're the 5th seed. They're going to the playoffs. So I just looked. They're playing the Kings. Ooh, that's a tough game. They have the same record. Tough game.
Tony says he does not like the story of Diablo.
See, I like Diablo. It was my first Diablo playing it through the whole thing, Tony. But I mean, I found it interesting. I found it interesting going to the different towns, seeing the side stories, and I don't know. I don't say. But I could understand Crow. Crow would know. If there's anybody who's gonna know about Diablo, it's gonna be Crow, Rouster, Bruce. That whole crowd knows. You play Stellar Blade demo? I did not, but I did have the trailer. I was gonna play that today, but I decided to hold off on it.
Man, whatever happened to the Streets of Rage style games?
The Ninja Turtles game came out not too long ago. Wasn't that like Streets of Rage?
Yeah.
This is what it should look like for a coordinate 4-3.
But I'm just saying,
4-3.
I've been playing a lot of Double Dragon. I miss that stuff.
Oh my god. Well, you should play Lo-Fi. You know what game I think you should play?
What's that?
The Contra game.
The new one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's actually kind of difficult. It is like nostalgic, but
yeah, that'd be difficult.
But I think it's kind of cool.
I could never ever make it past the first little part of Contra when I was a kid. The first little part got me over and over again. Yeah.
Oh man, no. Well, you go play the demo.
Play the demo. Okay.
Download the demo. It's free. And
I still haven't played the demo of Indica. Have you tried it yet?
A little bit. It's like techno.
Is it good?
Not
what you expect type thing.
Not what I expected, but I could see it being somebody's game. It's more psychedelic.
Like, yeah, from their little the reveal trailer didn't give you the impression of what's really there. But it's cool.
So it should look like for a coordinate 4-3. I did read that, Isabella. No, so what about River City Girls? River City Girls 2 just came out last year, right? Megan McDuffie. We had her on the she scored that game. So that's a beat 'em up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what else is a beat 'em up? I heard that Jeff got beat up by the purse. Couldn't beat up the first guy in the Tyson's Punch Out. Have you ever played Tyson's Punch Out?
Yeah.
Can you beat the first guy?
Yeah. Joe?
Glass Joe, yeah.
Yeah, Glass Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Tyson Punch Out. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if he said fake news. See, I didn't say he couldn't beat him. I just said he didn't beat him. I don't know if he could. He might be able to.
Team Purple. Isabella, I want to see you on Saturday.
Oh, he does have a video of him beating it. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I thought I saw him play that one.
I'll say this. Him not being able to beat Glass Joe motivated me to go and play some retro. And I started, I didn't end up playing Tyson so much. Yeah.
I always catch Jeff streams on Fridays. He actually plays retro more than Fridays. But yeah, Glass Joe. Ooh, Fast. Hey, Fast is here too. Fast. Fall Guys tournament. Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. First person to 6 wins. 6 rounds. Wins 6 rounds will win $25. Just throwing it out there. For all the Fall Guys people, if you want to try to win $25, tournament, 12 p.m. Eastern on this channel. I will be here. If we being honest, I never beat a Mega Man. Mega Man's hard. And NES games are hard.
Yeah, old school games are tough.
No, they are. Old school games are really tough.
Yeah, because you had a limited number of lives and the game's over. Start over.
Yes.
I can't remember when they started just letting you. I think it was the Nintendo 64 era where they started just letting you towards the end of that era.
Will we win money for Hot Wheels as well? Depends on how many people we get, Tony. I may do it for Hot Wheels. I think I have everybody who's going to play Hot Wheels on Sundays, so that y'all are a little.
If you're gonna do it if you're gonna do money for Hot Wheels, you gotta have predetermined tracks. Because some of those tracks on the when you're playing online are player made, and they're just ridiculous.
I'm gonna run through it a couple of times before we play, so I'm gonna be a little bit more familiar with it.
Yeah.
How will I get the money? Oh, this is a good question. Fast. If you tell me.
Wait. Is this person saying they think they already won the money?
Fast is pretty bold. Fast is really bold. Okay. He's really bold. Fast or Omar. There's a couple of them who are really good. That's why, This is really for those people who come through and support. W3 is code for bored people. Really? Fast, I will have a way. If you tell me the platform you play on, I will give you a gift card for that platform. You tell me how you want the money. All right. You're on my Discord, so I'll be able to get you something. I promise. Get the money very carefully. Games, because I'm so good, people lose and just like me. I don't know. And Fall Guys is two groups. You have the group of people who win, and the group of people who don't win. I'm in the latter. I'll do chill rounds. Oh, Isabel, you don't want to try the tournament? You're pretty good. Isabel's good. But yeah, I think you'd be really cool at Contra Lo-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, I was just playing Brotato, and it's kind of a bullet hell game, and those tend to be my thing.
What did you
here
think
lately.
of Brotato? Silent Cypher speaking highly of the game.
Not bad. Let's say that I had a good time and I couldn't stop playing it, and I had to force myself to uninstall it because it was just rage, just pure rage, but I could not stop playing it.
Isabel is bored. Isabel, this show is about me just talking to the community. Apologies. So what game are you playing right now? Outside of Brotato.
Minecraft, as usual. Been tinkering around with that a little bit lately. And then other than that, I've just been playing like casual games on my cell phone. I don't even know what the name of the stupid game is. It's kind of a tower defense.
It's tower defense.
I don't know what it has some generic name. And then I've been playing Shapes. It's like a factory game.
Interesting.
Okay. I think I've seen you play Shapes though. Maybe I'm
I've never
tripping.
played Shapes. Shapes?
It's like if you go to shapes.io and you'll see it. So there's like a free, like you can play free on the website, but then there's like a game you can download from Steam that's like more intricate.
I don't think I'm getting Shapes, the game y'all are talking about.
It's with a Z. Shapes.
Oh, with the Z.
Yeah, my bad.
No, I didn't play this game. I haven't played this game. Looks cool.
Yeah, if you like factory games, it's a pretty good game.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Isabel, we will be playing Fall Guys Saturday. And once the tournament's over, we'll probably do some chill rounds. So if you stay around for that, we'll do some chill rounds afterwards. Saturday, I will do a lot of Fall Guys. So there you go. So yeah, Lo-Fi, another game I've been playing that I just platinum. Prince of Persia.
Oh, platinums.
Prince of Persia. Platinum. Did everything you can do in the game. Super excited about it.
Yeah. That's the first time I've heard you drop that.
Platinum?
Game. Yeah, you platinumed the game, huh?
I platinumed the game. I did
That's
that.
phony speak for like you did everything, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did that. I did, but those are for all the games. Like I did that for Ori, both of them. Remnant. I do it for all of them. All the games I really like, I just keep playing them.
Yeah, I feel that.
Let's go, homie. I did Obi. I did that. That's actually a hard game to do that on. Like that game is legit. I just said Prince of Persia. If you like Ori, Prince of Persia is better.
Is it weird that I don't track my achievements? Like I don't.
No, a lot of people don't. They just play games. They just don't play. They just play games. feel like Isabella's like trolling me. I'm getting trolled by a 5th grader.
I remember with Stadia, I was trying to 100% a few things.
What's it? Man, the Stadia days. The Stadia days. It's Souls games. What? You play Souls games? No, Stadia days. What did I play? Oh, Little Nightmares. I did everything you could do in that game.
Oh. I think I aced what was it? It was some cyberpunk type game, but it was like animated.
Oh my goodness.
What up, N7?
I'm getting trolled by Jeff and Isabella. I'm trying. I opened the chat for y'all to come in if y'all want to talk.
Yeah. See that link right there at the top?
I'm gonna end the stream here pretty soon, but because it's getting kind of late, 10 o'clock. But bored of 100. Hey, it's N7. We haven't heard from N7 in a while. What is going on, N7? We have not heard from N7 in a while. I don't even know what this means. I don't even know what Isabel is saying. She's talking in code. I am at 101. Jeez. Y'all man's calling. Yeah, I hear you, Obi. I'm about to shut it down here in a second. Oh, Lo-Fi.
Yes.
So as I shut it down, where can people find you?
What's up?
Where can people find you?
You can find me in the Cyborg City Discord. That's about it for right now.
Cyber Discord. And for y'all, I'm going to say it again. Saturday, we will be doing a Fall Guys tournament. If you just like Fall Guys, I encourage you to come and play. All right, the more the better. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. We're gonna play, and then we're gonna play some more. $25 gift certificate, whatever you want it on, cash, gaming system, whatever. And then Sunday for our game stream, we're gonna be doing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. So if you have Game Pass, download the game ahead of time. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. And maybe we'll be doing a giveaway for that too. Maybe. So like if y'all can talk me into it, probably. But those are the 2 things going on this weekend. So streaming Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. That's new. And then 8 p.m. will be Hot Wheels. What link is the pin message? It's to, don't worry as well. I will, I'm about to go play. Let me play with this chick. But yeah. But with that said, Lo-Fi, any last things before I shut this one down?
Birds aren't real.
There you go.
Keep it real and birds aren't real. How about that?
Keep it real, birds are real. For everybody else, I don't care where you game, how you game, what you game on, how long you've been gaming. As long as you're gaming, you're good with me. And as always, this is Purple Haze. And the proof is in the playing. All right. Take care, everyone. No, I do not, Tony. Have a good one. Peace.